What if I told you that the first 5 minutes after waking up could decide whether you live longer or quietly shorten your life without even realizing it? It may sound unbelievable, but those first few moments of your morning determine how your heart, your brain, and your body perform throughout the day and across the years. I never believed it either until life gave me a lesson I'll never forget. A few years ago, my father, strong, disciplined, and full of energy even in his late 60s, woke up one morning, stood up too quickly, and suddenly lost his balance. He collapsed beside his bed, his face pale, his pulse racing. We rushed him to the doctor, fearing the worst. The diagnosis? A sudden drop in blood pressure caused by standing up too fast after waking. Nothing serious, but the doctor's words struck me deeply. He said, "Your father's heart didn't fail him. His morning did." That single sentence changed how I looked at the first 5 minutes of every day. Most people don't realize that those quiet early moments can either protect your health or silently damage it day after day. While you're watching this, countless seniors around the world are facing dizziness, memory fog, or sudden weakness, and they don't know that it's not aging that's the problem. It's the way they start their day. Studies have proven it too. A 2023 research paper published in the Lancet Healthy Longevity showed that older adults who maintained a mindful and consistent morning routine reduced their risk of death by 29%. Just think about that. By simply adjusting your mornings, you could add years, even decades to your life. So let me share with you what I learned, the lessons I applied to my own mornings, and what helped my father recover his balance, clarity, and strength. Step 8. Wake up without sitting up. It sounds simple, but it's one of the most powerful health habits you can form. When you open your eyes, your body is still waking up from deep rest. Your blood pressure is low, your heartbeat is steady but slow, and your brain hasn't fully adjusted to gravity yet. The mistake most people make, including me before I learned, is that they sit up or stand immediately after waking. That sudden movement sends blood rushing away from your brain and can cause dizziness, blurred vision, or even fainting. I remember how often I used to feel that morning fog, the heavy feeling in my head when I got out of bed too fast. I thought it was normal. It wasn't. Then I came across a 2021 study in the Journal of the American Geriatric Society that changed everything. It found that older adults who stayed lying down for 30 to 60 seconds after waking had 41% fewer incidents of morning dizziness and blood pressure drops. So I tried it, and the difference was immediate. Now when I wake up, I stay still for a few seconds. I move my fingers, my toes, take deep, calm breaths, and slowly stretch my arms above my head. Then I roll onto my side and gently push myself up to sit. Only after a moment do I stand. It's like giving my body permission to wake fully before it starts moving. Within a week, I noticed I no longer felt groggy or unsteady in the mornings. My father tried it too, and he hasn't had a dizzy spell since. This one change became our shared ritual. Every morning, I hear him in the other room quietly breathing and stretching before standing. It's a small act, but it has become his silent victory over age. Step 7. Reset your mouth chemistry before you swallow anything. This one shocked me when I first learned it. Like most people, I used to drink water right after waking up. I thought it was healthy, but I didn't realize that during sleep, our mouths become breeding grounds for bacteria, acid, and inflammation. If you swallow anything, even plain water, before cleansing your mouth, you send all those toxins straight into your gut and bloodstream. That's what the science says. A 2020 study in oral diseases found that poor morning oral hygiene was linked to a 24% higher risk of systemic inflammation, including heart disease and Alzheimer's. When I read that, I remembered something my grandmother used to say when I was young: never drink before you clean the night out of your mouth. Back then, it sounded like an old superstition, but now I realize it was ancient wisdom backed by modern science. So here's what I started doing and what I taught my father to do. The moment you get up, go to the bathroom before you eat or drink anything. Take a spoonful of coconut or sesame oil and gently swish it around your mouth for about 30 seconds. Don't rush it, just let it glide slowly, then spit it into a tissue, not the sink. After that, use a tongue scraper. You'll be shocked at what comes off. It's your body's overnight waste. Rinse with warm water and then brush your teeth gently. The result? Within a few days, I noticed my breath felt fresher, my digestion improved, and I no longer woke up feeling heavy or foggy. My father, who used to struggle with morning indigestion, felt the change too. He told me, "It's like my mouth feels clean before my day even begins." We laughed about it, but it was true. Our energy was different. Our mornings felt lighter, and our bodies responded with gratitude. This isn't just hygiene, it's self-respect. You're telling your body, "I care for you before I feed you." Here's the truth most people ignore. Aging doesn't make you weak, neglect does. These small, intentional actions may seem unimportant, but they build resilience in the long run. The body is not your enemy, it's your oldest friend. It's been carrying you for decades, asking for just a few moments of gentle care each morning. When I began sharing these practices with friends and elders in my neighborhood, something beautiful happened. One of them, a retired engineer named Mr. Khan, started following this exact routine. At 73, he struggled with dizziness and fatigue every morning. 3 weeks later, he came to me smiling and said, "I walk to the park now without my stick." That's when I realized this isn't just a health tip, it's a form of self-empowerment. Every mindful action you take in the morning is your way of saying, "I'm not done living, I'm still growing." When I began applying these lessons to my own mornings, everything about my day shifted. I stopped reaching for my phone first thing. Instead, I began with gratitude, just one sentence of thanks before moving my body. I noticed that my focus improved, my mind felt lighter, and my mood stayed balanced throughout the day. Morning no longer felt like a battle. It became a sacred rhythm, a peaceful dialogue between my body and my spirit. Think about it. How many of us wake up, rush to stand, gulp water, check messages, and start our day without ever truly arriving into it? We treat our mornings like a race, when in truth, they're the foundation of our longevity. I've met so many seniors who believe decline is inevitable, but I've also seen others, those who honor their mornings, who age gracefully, move lightly, and think sharply. They aren't just lucky, they're intentional. So tomorrow morning, before your feet touch the floor, remember this. Don't rush. Move gently. Take a breath. Let your body wake up naturally. Feel your heartbeat and whisper, "Thank you for another day." Because that 1 minute of stillness might be the very thing that keeps you standing tall for years to come. Let me leave you with this story. A few months ago, I asked my father, "Do you still do your morning ritual every day?" He smiled and said, "Yes, because now I wake up with myself, not against myself." That simple truth stayed with me. Life isn't about how fast we move, it's about how deeply we connect with ourselves, our breath, and our mornings. So take those first 5 minutes seriously, honor them, protect them, because they're not just minutes, they're medicine. They're the bridge between rest and renewal, between surviving and thriving. And if this message touched you, don't keep it to yourself. If you liked this video, please subscribe to the Seniors Hub and comment on your experience below and share it with your friends and loved ones who deserve to start their mornings right. Every story you share helps someone else begin their healing too. Because every sunrise gives you two choices: rush through it or rise through it. Choose to rise.